morning. I always feel like it's like a news broadcast starting.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Did you see that movie Broadcast News? I don't know what made me news broadcast. It was good. It was with Holly Hunter.
Yeah, that was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it
and
was
then what's
good.
there's another one
Mhm.
Ron Burgundy. He's in that. What is that? That's another news.
That is. Mhm.
Oh, and Mary Tyler Moore.
Or morning show?
Yes. I haven't seen the morning show.
Oh, it's really good. You should watch it. We're kind
Good
of having
morning.
like, good morning, everybody.
We're in Ankeny, Iowa at Memory Bound.
Yes.
Welcome. I'm
Welcome.
Teresa.
And I'm Katie behind the scenes.
Yes.
And we're here today Teresa has got a few tags and a few books.
A few tags to show you guys
I am
today.
excited.
So,
one, because she tells us about her tags, and two, it gives me ideas of what books I need to go read.
I know.
And I've already claimed one of Teresa's.
Yes, you guys
you,
have to make your own recommendations on books.
Oops, I need to flip to chat. Sorry about that.
Oh, I don't have it either. Do I have to do it here?
You have to do. You got chats too.
I got it.
All right. Oh,
good morning.
Chats too. Yeah. No wonder we weren't focused. We weren't thinking that anybody was here, so we're just talking amongst
ourselves. Are people here
ourselves.
now? It looks like people are here. Yeah. Hope everyone had a good holiday weekend. Katie and I were just talking about ours, and we both had good weekends. So
it goes quick though, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
How did your dog survive the fireworks?
He doesn't really care.
Good. Nice.
Well, it's legal in Iowa now, and so more people were doing it their own, you know.
Yeah.
And the loud ones, he would just rip. Oh, and then that was it. Yeah.
Nice.
But my mom's dog was terrified.
Charlie's terrified too. You have to drive her out.
I know. I said to my mom, why don't you get some medication for when you know this is happening?
Oh. Yeah, Charlie was very drugged up.
Yeah. But
Sam fed her at one point and she just looked at him like, what am I supposed to do with this? Poor thing. But that is the vet said you just need to do that. And she was good then. She survived. But
all right.
So anyways. Welcome back after a long holiday weekend. Yes. I hope your weather is beautiful. We are sunny and warm still here, but that's okay.
Yes, it's summer.
It's summer, yes.
Yes.
And we have such a treat today because Teresa is going to show us all sorts of tags that she has done. Let us know in the comments if you have done any of the tags. I will be honest, I have not. It kind of intimidates me a bit.
Oh,
so I just
shouldn't.
Yeah, I know.
It's fun. It's fun, and Well, I'll talk more about it later. Okay. But we have some specials today.
The big one.
I was going to do the small ones first.
We're going to do the small ones first.
So we've got. Why is this stuck on here?
Is it stuck?
This thing is stuck. Okay. So Snowflake greeting stamp from Photoplay is $7.99. So it's Christmas in July, if you didn't know.
Yes. We're trying to get back on the swing of things here, aren't we?
And this is called Snowflake Greetings, and it's $7.99, regularly $15.99. So it's got some really nice big sentiments going on there. Joy to the world, happy holidays. Oh, it's got winter wishes, let it snow. So you can do Christmas and holidays. So
we were talking that you could cut those apart and make all sorts of different words.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Wishes, peace on earth, which is always good. Greetings.
Yeah.
Oh, Mary. I could probably do lots of things.
Yeah.
Snow. Yeah. I always cut my stamps apart.
I learned that from you, and now I do it.
I know some people don't like to do it, but
I have to do a countdown when I do it. Like I have to go, okay, 3, 2, 1, cut.
I just used a stamp this weekend, and it was a really old one, and it was kind of oogie. Have you ever gotten stamps that kind of get gooey?
Yes.
I mean, it was old, so I think they've gotten better.
Yeah.
And
like an old,
And I was like, I maybe need to throw it away, but I didn't. But I was thinking this might not last longer. And then I'm like, that's why I cut my stamps apart, because you never know when they might get oogie.
I was like, where's the story going?
They might get oogie.
Gotcha.
So,
do we have a news break? We have a special guest today on this morning show. Good morning, Maggie. Maggie is here today.
Yay!
Today and Thursday and Friday. Oh, I'm so excited!
A little summer break.
Yeah, she's on a summer break right now at work.
Summer break for my husband.
I love it.
And I have
hope-
to tell you, I was working on my Glimmer album that I'm going to show in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And you're in my Glimmer
Yeah,
album.
because we
Maggie.
got to see you. Oh, we'll have to take pictures
So,
with Maggie
just
later.
so you know, there's a picture of you.
Oh my gosh.
Well, nice
Yes.
seeing all of you.
So hopefully you'll see Maggie today if you come in, or maybe she'll be on the phone answering
I'm
questions.
doing orders and I'm
Yay.
just looking at these names and I'm going, I know her.
Oh,
You might get her autograph.
oh, there you go. That's
Ooh.
even better. Yay. Wow. Thanks, Maggie.
All
Everyone's saying
right.
hello to Maggie.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
They're calling cutting the stamps stamp surgery. I love
Oh,
that.
I love that. That's great. Yes, I have. Well, you have to.
Oh my gosh.
These are my Tim Holtz scissors. I remember when I first got them because my friend was designing some stamps, and she's like, "Just cut them apart." And I'm like, "With what?" The red ones are hard to cut, though. And she's like, "Get the
like
Tim
the
Holtz,
rubber.
the red rubber
Red
ones."
rubbers,
And
yeah.
she's like, "Get the Tim Holtz scissors."
Oh
and
my
so I did,
gosh.
and I've had these forever.
I
That's
love
the red
those.
handle.
Yeah.
They have black handle now, and I have a little thing so I know where it is, and it's mine. But Tim Holtz scissors cut stamps like butter.
It's so funny.
Okay.
They're saying Donna Spilker is telling us she needs to get on the tag wagon. And Donna, correct me if I'm
Yes.
wrong, but I think yesterday for some reason was your birthday, but I don't know why I know that.
I don't know either, Katie.
And oogie is the new word. Remember,
Oogie.
yeah, oogie.
Yes,
with your
it's
and stamp
oogie.
surgery is okay. People are saying good morning and hello. Let's see here. Oh, and definitely you have to order today. And why is that?
Oh, yes. We don't have a sign, but because shipping is $2.99.
Woo woo!
We should have had our hands clapping.
Oh, I know.
Our button thing.
And
we
some
we always
confetti.
forget it. Yes.
Yes.
So today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, we have $2.99 shipping. And there are some caveats. We're not going to be able to hold items. And we're not going to be able to combine items.
Mhm.
And
so if you have a package here and you've already paid shipping, we cannot reduce the shipping cost to $2.99
right.
for those items. But if you have only like one stamp back there,
Right.
we might be able to work something out.
Yes, there will be
but
a
yeah,
few exceptions, but $2.99.
Yes, and it goes
So,
out today.
I know on Friday nobody ordered anything because I was working, and I'm like, "Where are the web orders?" And I'm like, "Oh, everyone's
$2.99
waiting
shipping.
until Monday
Yes.
to order
Yes.
whatever they need. So whatever you need, order today."
Yes.
I saw this.
Plus,
morning,
you might get Maggie's autograph, which again is priceless.
Priceless.
Yes.
It might be your glimmer for the day.
There
if
you
Maggie
go.
writes a
Yes.
little note to you.
Yes, $2.99 shipping today.
I saw on the news this morning, Katie, and now I should have paid more
Oh.
attention. It was like the amount of money that people spend on Amazon these next 3 days is like, did you see it? It's like 200 million.
Oh
or
my
something.
gosh.
I mean, it was
Prime Days?
Yes, it was an insane amount of money that
Oh my
people,
word, just because of Prime Days.
Yeah, and
that
usually-
starts tomorrow.
Yeah, and usually if I need something, I try and order before Prime Day because I'm like thinking it's never gonna come.
Oh,
If I order during
so
Prime Day,
much.
I'm gonna order before Prime Day, and then my husband always orders something from Prime. I don't even look at the specials. Do you look at the specials?
Well, sometimes I do, but I wait. I'll go check like all the things I put in my cart,
Oh,
and
to
I
see
bet
if they're
like
on sale?
one thing is
yeah,
a Prime Day thing. It's
Like
never something
$1
that
off.
I need. Yeah, exactly. It's never
Yeah.
something that I need.
my husband always orders something. The box comes and he doesn't tell me that he ordered anything, and I'm like, "What is this?" And he goes, "Oh, it was a Prime."
Oh.
And I'm like, "Did we need that? I don't even think we needed it. You just ordered
but
it
it was
because
Prime.
he ordered it because it was on sale." And I'm like,
I have a tendency to do that.
yeah.
Jason was wondering why I got a couple boxes of new cleaner things. Like he's like, Katie, and I said, "Oh, they said it was really good, so I'd like to try it."
Yes. It's
Yeah,
on
I'm a
sale.
sucker.
Yes.
Yeah, someone says the Prime just isn't what it used to be.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Prime Days.
maybe you have
And-
everything you need. And
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And Val
That's a
is
good one.
here and says, "Happy World Chocolate Day."
I did not know that.
I did not know that either.
I got to get that calendar.
I do too.
I know.
I
thought
used
you
to have.
kept
I
track,
did, but I
Katie.
have kind of put it away. I
Yeah.
haven't brought it
It's
out. We
kinda
need to bring
fun.
it out. Yeah.
Okay, the other special that we have is still the scrubby soap. Last day for the sale. So perfect. Combine the scrubby soap, the stamp, and the shipping.
There you go. And you've got yourself a good deal.
The scrubby soap is $5.99. I don't know. I know this is kind of cheesy, but I went to some friends
Oh my God.
on the 4th, and you guys heard me talk about my construction at my house. And I had bought a very cute 4th of July hand towel that I was going to take.
Oh, yeah.
I bought it like months ago.
For like a hostess gift?
Yes.
Yes.
And so I just have some, and I was going to have some for me, but I thought, oh, I'll give this. Well, I have no idea where it is.
So it's in your closet.
I bought one of these.
Oh my God. You bought it. Is she a crafter?
No, but it's actually my brother-in-law, and he is a big cleaner.
There you go.
And so I put it in a bag, and I had the cutest 4th of July tag that I had made.
Oh my God.
It was more about using the tag, I think, and I put the tag on. It was so cute.
Oh,
And
I
then
bet
I
you made
told
it
him,
very cute.
I said, it was no offense, but I think you might like it. So
Bought you a bar of soap.
that's the
That's
worst
the
hostess gift, isn't it? No, it's the worst.
No.
$5.99. So get them now.
Oh,
I probably need to
Teresa.
get another one because really I don't know where mine is right now.
Mine is in my bathroom right off my craft room, and I use it. And when I
Yeah.
use it, I always think about, oh, everybody should have one of these.
They should, because
Yeah.
it takes the ink off your hands.
It does.
So.
It's wonderful, and it takes other stuff off your hands too.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
So we need to talk
Teresa,
about
we
one
do.
more
One more
thing.
thing.
I'm going to have a craft along. Oh, shoot.
What did you forget?
When it is it on the calendar right there? Is it the 28th?
I think yes, it is.
Okay.
You're right.
Oh,
yeah.
I got it right.
Good job. You did it.
Okay. I'm going to have a craft along, and we're going to make a tag. And I've been playing. This is just a little sneak peek. I'm still working on it.
That was a sneak peek.
So this is the set THMM152, since they don't put really names. So you get this stencil, and then we don't have any right now, and they're shipping on Thursday. And then you also get one number 8 tag and one of these red envelopes with it for the price of the stamp. So that's kind of fun.
Those envelopes are really pretty cool.
And I'll have lots of different ideas of things that you can do. So other things that you'll need, I mean, I think a green or a red ink, usually everyone has that. A stamp block. Sometimes when you're stamping on a number 8 tag, it's not going to fit in your MISTI, and you might just stamp off.
Is a number 8 tag a larger tag? Oh,
No, this is the number 8 tag.
Yeah, I was thinking of, is it the number 10?
Yeah.
Okay, those are the bigger ones. Gotcha.
Whatever color of ink you use, maybe get a spritz or have a spritz. Maybe if you don't want to have the color, maybe use the fossilized amber or the hickory smoke to add a little bit of sparkle to it. Some scratch paper.
Oh, yes, to test.
To stamp off,
Yeah.
maybe.
Mm-hmm.
A blending brush, because we're going to be using the stencil. A splat mat or a splat box, because I'm going to splat with the spritz. And if you want a heat gun so you can heat as we go along, hopefully what I thought we might make a background, set it aside to dry, work on the envelope a little bit, and then go back. But sometimes they don't dry, so maybe a heat tool. That's all I have right now. Oh, and maybe some ribbon you guys all have ribbon to match your ink of color of choice. I'm probably going to be working with a green and a red, whatever your favorite is.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be a Christmas tag. So, and I might I'll have lots of other samples. I just am working. It's a work in progress.
You're just getting started.
Sometimes it's hard to plan ahead so far.
Oh. Yeah, it is. Especially when it comes to Christmas and you're outside in the heat watching fireworks.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right. So, okay.
All right.
Are we ready to go?
We
to
are.
the down
I'm going to
camera?
put this up real quick because Janet just posted it, and I forgot to welcome Janet. So it's actually
Oh,
me,
hi, Janet.
me, Teresa, and Janet. And again, we're at Memory Bound, the paper craft store in Ankeny, Iowa.
Yes.
And you can shop our store online.
definitely.
Yeah. So Janet has linked or put up what you will be needing. So thank you, Janet, for doing that. I appreciate that. And Janet is in Texas, and I just want to say, good vibes, thinking about all the people down there and everything that went on down there this weekend. Our hearts go out to them and anybody that might know anybody, or just the thought of that happening is devastating. So, all right, Teresa, you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to switch her. We are going to go to the down cam, and there you are.
All right.
Woo, woo. We got a woohoo Teresa and Stamps today.
Yes.
Yes.
So I started, actually, I think it was last June or July, I started making tags because I had that idea.
Yes.
Actually, I went to a quilt store, and I think I told this before, and they had made quilt blocks to go with book covers. And I was like, oh my gosh, what a clever idea. And as I read books, I often write things on the back.
What size tags do you use?
This is a number 8.
Okay, number 8.
A number 8. And we also have number 8s in the craft and the natural. So if, and I haven't used those, but actually I didn't have any, and I just bought both of them.
Yeah, exactly.
And I might use these in my craft along too, because we do have the craft envelope and a white envelope also. We don't have a natural, but so maybe your book cover might lend itself more to this. But people
I'm going to say maybe your book cover will dictate kind of which tag you'll use.
Which tag you might use. Usually I've just used white. And people often say, what do you use your tags for? And then one day I was like, because I always have a piece of paper in my book. I'll use bookmarks too, but I have gotten to the point in my life where I need to make notes and to remember things about the book that I'm reading, or maybe a character. Like sometimes books have a lot of characters. Sometimes they don't, but a lot of times they do. And so I will write it on a piece of paper. And I did, I should have brought my book, because several years ago I did document the books that I read throughout the year and my favorite books. And I documented lots of things like how many books I read, how many pages, the reading online, going to the bookstore, all sorts of things. It was a lot of fun. And I think my album turned out pretty cute. But now I'm doing the book tags. And I know that there are several people out there playing along with me doing tags.
And it's kind of fun because people will see Teresa and go, oh, I've done some book tags.
Yeah, and I love to see at the crops, they bring their tags, and there's a lady local that brings hers in too. So did you have something else to show?
Well, those are some other tags that people have said that they have used, which are much bigger.
The number 10 is much bigger. And I have used the number 10. But right now I've mainly been using the number 8. And then there's graphic 45, and they have the fun little piece at the top, and they even give you a ring. Those are $5.99. Oh, those are only $2.99. So you get 5 each. So that's kind of fun if you're trying to decide what you like. I just get these $12.99 for 50. So, and then these, I didn't say the price either. These are $6.99 for 20, and this is $4.99 for 20. The natural are a little bit more. Okay.
And also what I like about this, I have to say again, Teresa, is that you not only show the tags, but we get reading ideas, and people are saying,
I know,
oh, I'm sorry, I want to read that book, or I read that book. Angie just said, you're making tags of the books I am reading. So that's awesome.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well, so usually I just, last year I did just a generic one just to have as my little front cover. And then what I do is I also write the first sentence of every book on the top of the tag, because I'm always interested in authors. I recently went and heard an author talk, and she talked about her process, and it was so interesting. So I should have asked the question is, when do you write the first sentence of the book? Because I always think that they write it first, but maybe they don't write it first. I don't know. So I love the idea of that. Were you going to say something, Katie? Your mouth is open.
They're just wondering if we could do the tags and sizes again.
Yes. So these are number 8s. So we have the craft, the natural. Is that what that's called, Katie? Do you call it natural?
I do call it natural. It's kind of like the
Cream,
vanilla
like a cream
tag.
or a
Yeah,
vanilla.
cream.
Yeah.
I was going to try to find our ruler.
And then the white.
Can't seem to find a ruler.
And then we have, these are number 10, which are bigger. I don't know how much bigger.
I will try to find a ruler.
So
I'll be
this
right
one
back.
you get some 5s and 10s, and this one you just get 6. But they've got the brad, so it's a metal brad in there in that. Okay. So there are 3. I should know because I have measured them multiple times.
And as
3
have I,
by,
but yeah, I cannot tell you what the size of them are. Yeah.
the number 8's 3 by 6 1/4, and the 10 is 4. Wait a minute. Well, it's 8 inches long.
Oh, Shelly shared that while you're measuring, she made the mini album that Kelly showed how to use with I'm going to assume it's the pocket folders. And then she puts her tags in that. She folds the pocket folders of a regular like school folder.
Oh, okay.
And that when she shows that technique and she's put her tags in there.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so you could do that.
This one has the size right on
Oh my gosh. What a Monday.
It says 6 1/4 by 3 1/4. I measured 6, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that must be the size.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Monday at Memory Bound.
And the number 10, it's on the back here. 4 and 0.125 by 8 1/2. Oh, that's not what I measured either, but okay.
There you go.
It's on the bag.
Cheryl thinks we need to have a Memory Bound book club and we could read the book and then have live craft and tag scrapbook page cards based on the book. Yeah.
Live tag? Oh my gosh. Yes. I don't know if I could do it.
Do it live?
That would be, because, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'll just, so I put the first sentence of the book, and everyone writes different things, and then I will write the characters, and then I started writing the author name because that's kind of important too, because I didn't have the author anywhere. I stamped the date that I finished the book, and then I have a book rating stamp that I think it was from Photoplay a while back we had, but you can just do stars and do that. So this one was Counting Miracles. That was, I think, a book club book. It was all right.
It got 3 stars.
The Scent Keeper. Now, a lot of these I have done watercolor, and this one I did watercolor. And sometimes I add my own. Of course, I put ribbon on it because I love ribbon, and it's going to be so chunky and fun when I get them all on here. So this one I just watercolored, and then I didn't. It wasn't working for me, so I splatted it. Even though the book cover wasn't splatted, it just drew attention away from my watercolor girl that I was struggling with. You were just
not giving yourself enough credit with some of that, because these are really cool.
Well, it was fun to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I gave that one 3 1/2. The first
with the first sentence that you write down.
Yeah.
I started doing that and I love that.
Yeah.
And so now when I read the first sentence, I'm like, oh my gosh, some of them are pretty hilarious.
Yeah. Some of them are really long, and some of them are like, he opened the door.
Like one word.
Yeah. And you're like, what?
Like they say, darn it.
Yeah. This one I actually did some embossing because they had these white windows. And then I also traced around the letters because I couldn't see them after I had watercolored everything. That one I gave 3 1/2. And sometimes I get goobered on the back too, which is okay.
Which is different from oogly.
Yes. Gooby.
Gooby. No, you said oogly. Oogly.
Oogly? Oh, I thought I said gooby.
Gooby? No.
Okay. This one I really liked. This
Excuse me.
Is, there seem to be, I've told you before that there seem to be a lot of white letters. And so I do have the Doodlebug letters. This one is, these are lily white, and they're $4.99. Doodlebug has several. This one's called Sunshine, $4.99. This one's a little bit, they're skinny, so these might be a little bit big for the number 8, depending on the length of your title. $4.99. And then I don't have these. I said to Katie, oh my gosh, I didn't know these came, the Luna Puffy stickers
This is
came
Teresa
in
and mine
white.
and several other people's favorites.
Yeah.
Stickers right now, or letter stickers, I should say.
Yeah,
I
so
just
these
love
are
'em.
$6.99, and I'm going to have to get a package of these because they look fun.
Janet just explained how, you said goobered is another new word to add to the memory bound dictionary.
Yes. Goobered. So a lot of book covers have white, like you can, well, not that one. That one was white, but I used little squares, or yellow. Now I'm noticing yellow letters too.
Really?
So yeah, I don't know what, there has to be something about design covers or whatever, but.
Well, just looking at your books, a lot of them are white letters.
Yeah.
And I have never even noticed that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This is the Tim Holtz. This is a Christmas stamp. And there's branches on a lot of covers too. I've used this stamp multiple times now. So I'm kind of excited that I have a good branch stamp. I didn't bring it over because it's a Christmas one. I gave that one 4. It just says that
you should look at different stamps though, not just their everyday stamps. Like your Christmas stamps.
What was that?
Never mind.
I was reading the first sentence of the tag. I'm sorry. I was totally. How to read a book. This one is okay. But I gave that book 5 stars, and I know someone else is reading it too. See, there's yellow. That one's harder to see. There was this bird. There was a bird in the book, and yes, that's a bird. I need to splatter this.
Everyone starts somewhere with their
your watercolor skills. Oh, so that was 4 stars that I really liked that one. And the Light Pirate. I wish I had. I'm going to show you the book covers that I have. The Light Pirate I gave 5 stars. It's kind of a dystopian read. I really like this. I did a really good job on this one. I know.
Well, it makes you want to read the book.
Yeah, it's just a pretty cover. It's about water taking over Florida and people kind of choosing to live there, even though Florida is covered in water. So kind of a dystopian one. So these are books that I've read, but I didn't have the book to show.
So Libby just shared that she reads a lot of nonfiction.
Yeah.
And hardly any of the books have white letters.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like genre dependent.
Right.
Depending
how
on
they
what
do
it
the
is.
book cover. Yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting.
This book, I really liked how it turned out. I watercolored
this. Amazing.
So you guys, if you don't have watercolor pencils and you're going to do this, and everyone does it different. I know some people are doing like collages. Someone showed me that they take a picture of the book cover, which I think is a genius idea, and then put it on the back.
Oh, like they make the tag and then put the picture, the book cover. Okay.
And I thought I should do that, but I haven't done it yet. But I use the Distress watercolor pencils, and I really love playing with them. So this one turned out pretty good.
That is amazing, Teresa.
And I just watercolored it, and I just did a little bit at a time. And I only gave this book 3 stars, but I
would
liked
agree
it.
with that. I liked it, but I would
read it too, yeah. But I really like my tag.
Your tag is very good, Teresa. Yes, I love it a lot. Do you choose your books now based on how fun the covers will be to do?
There was one book that I did buy.
My name is Teresa, and I buy books with good covers.
Yeah. And I have started paying more attention to the covers.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. And I'm sure that people buy books that way.
Oh, I do, yeah. And how thick they are.
Yes.
Sometimes I buy a really thick book every once in a while because I just think, I don't know what goes through my head.
I need a big read.
Yeah.
This
one, is so good too.
Elaine Moriarty. She's one of my favorite authors, and I'm sure I gave this 5 stars. Yeah, 5 stars. And
they're amazed by your tags.
It was really, I was like, how am I going to do that? So I just, took one of those squeezers that you use with alcoholic blowers, yeah,
Mhm.
and blew my watercolor. And then this is I think that's a Tim Holtz die, the butterfly.
Oh, wow,
and
that's
I just,
amazing,
you know,
Teresa.
watercolor, tried to make it darker at the bottom with blending tool, and
Mhm.
that was fun.
You put a new spin on. You can judge a book by the cover.
Oh yeah, yeah. I still haven't done the book. It was called, the book's called Piglet, and it has a hamburger on the front. And I really wanted to. Well, I haven't started reading it yet, so I'm like, I don't have to do it yet. This one's called Sandwich, and I gave that one 5 stars. I think this was a good summer read. Did you say you read this?
I read it last summer, yeah, because it's more like, it's kind of where I am in life right now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I forget, Katie.
Yes,
Okay.
that's all right.
Well, should I tell them? It's about
what
family,
sandwich means.
And the woman's kind of going through menopause. So if you're at if you're in that area of your life, you will appreciate this book.
Yes.
And she's sandwiched. So I'll tell the story, because I'm reading the book, and I'm like, they go to the beach, and she's always talking about the sandwiches that she makes and who likes what. And I'm thinking, well, this is going to be like really dramatic, something about these sandwiches. And then I get to literally the last page, and
give
I
it away?
realize,
No, the last page, you can't tell what the last page is. But
no,
you can't,
it's not the last page. It just, I
it
figure
dawned
out,
on you.
I figure out that
yeah.
sandwich is the sandwich generation. So
Yes.
it means that you're taking care of your children and your adult parents at the same time.
Exactly.
So you're in a sandwich. And I didn't get it until the last page, and I'm like, not the sandwiches, the sandwich. Oh my gosh.
And it's true. I mean, and I think that's why I know some younger readers have read that, and they're like, you know, it was good, but they didn't maybe appreciate it.
To me, it was 5 stars.
Yeah, I loved it, because I think that's where we are right now in life.
So I did a lot of watercolor on this. I did have some stamps of some Adirondack chairs. And sometimes, you know, you just ignore some things that are on the cover and you just go with it. And sometimes I move my title around. Sometimes I want it just where the book is, but other times I just move it around.
Do you do your tags before or after you read?
It depends on how much time I have.
Okay.
I would like to have them during the read, because I do have the book in there, but sometimes I end up doing it after. But I still write on the back during the book.
Yes.
So
do you, I have to reverse here real quick. Rosemary suggested to write a synopsis on the back of the book.
Yes, I thought about that, because
I would definitely have to do that. I
sometimes,
usually do.
But usually when I read the characters and what I write next to their names, then I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that character. Now I remember the book. Because sometimes I'll read have you ever bought a book twice? Because I've done that
twice.
Yeah.
No, I've read one twice when I've started it, and then I'm like, I've read this.
I read a book, and then someone picked it for book club, and I bought it, and I read the first page, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've read this book. So
Shelley's made 17 tags.
Way to go. Ooh, that's awesome. Okay, so I really like the berry pickers, and I love the tag in this book. So this was a dual fun, because I can't believe I only gave it 4.5 stars. I probably should have done 5, but look at my tag. I'm gonna have to go cute. So this was, remember we did the berry year, and there was a stamp from, I think it was Hero Arts, and it had a basket, and it had strawberries and cherries and blueberries. I had so much fun. Look at all the blueberries I stamped on this cover. It was so much fun. And it kind of looks like the tag. I had to stamp blue and green on the one stamp. I would take the blue, and then I would take the green and stamp it, because I couldn't figure out how else to get the green leaves in there.
Okay, gotcha.
And I didn't want to stamp the berries in black and then have the watercolor them. I could have done that, but I just inked the background and splattered a little bit.
I agree with Cindy. She says she loves this idea. It would be good for her, because she usually forgets what the book is about as soon as she starts a new one. And I do too. So Cindy, I'm so happy to have somebody else say that. Yeah.
And that one I read in May. Oh, I forgot to write the author. I better do that.
These are so cool, Teresa. Oh, look at this.
This one is, I think this was a book club book.
Oh, wow.
I only gave it 3 stars.
Tag.
3 stars. But this tag is, See, notice the branch again. There's that Tim Holtz branch.
Oh,
yeah. And it's funny because sometimes the best tags are books that aren't my favorite. Like I only gave this 3 stars.
yeah, but that's
the tag was fun
the
to
tag is a
make.
5-star.
I know. I knew I had a car somewhere. And then down here, I just kind of watercolored. I did do a branch, and then I just kind of did squiggles to make the trees down here. And then I couldn't figure out the lights. And so finally I used some white ink and I stamped some circles to make the
Oh my gosh,
lights.
that is
It
like
might have been
striking.
paint. I might have used, I think I used paint because I don't think I could find my white
Oh my
ink
gosh,
right
that
now.
is an awesome
Yeah,
tag.
that was fun.
Wow.
Oh, and I used a big old stamp. May 21st, I finished that one.
Oh, wow.
That's fun.
That's good.
Oh, this one I like. I was impressed by my watercolor skills.
Oh, I remember
on this
this.
one.
Yes.
Yes, because it turned out so good.
Teresa, these are amazing.
I hate it when I pat myself on the back,
You
but I know there are
shouldn't.
ones that I don't like at all. So then it kind of balances out.
Oh, I love those.
And this one was a fun one. And I do like Reese's books. I read hers a lot. I haven't found one that I didn't like. That was 3.5 stars. So that's still pretty good. Where does the story start? That was the first sentence. I didn't write a lot on that one. There was only a couple characters.
That's amazing, though.
Yeah, that was fun.
Cassandra in reverse.
Yeah. It was about, I think the girl in the main character kind of was on the spectrum and how she was navigating through life.
Okay.
And
that's impressive.
Different things. Yeah, that was fun.
You really need to give yourself, what people are saying, a pat on the back, just due to the fact that these are amazing.
This one was a challenge. This was the one that I bought the stamp.
Oh,
to make the tag.
Oh, I remember
it
this.
It was a Simple Stories stamp. I didn't have a swimming suit stamp. And look, pink letters. Okay, so you guys, when I do have letters of different colors, I have all of these, and they're $8.99, and you get 6 different colors of the Simple Stories. And I do use Simple Stories for other things, a lot of scrapbooking, the color vibe paper. So it matches perfectly, and it's really nice to have on hand. But did I bring one? I didn't bring one with me. But you get, I don't know if you can see, you get the little squares, a smaller set, and then a bigger set. Oh, well, look right there. I used
you used them all different 3.
I did. I used the bigger size, the smaller size, and then the little squares because I just couldn't get it to fit in, and it was just something different.
And you put your rating on the front?
Well, that was an accident. Yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Because I've started stamping, just stamping that, and then for some reason I messed up, and the rating ended up on the front. Look, it's a Reese book.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
So I gave that 3.5 stars too, but that was kind of fun because it was black and white.
Yeah, I like that.
And grays. So I did a gray background.
3.5 stars on that one.
Yeah.
Michelle V is like, oh my gosh, I read that book and have a similar tag. It must have been The Malice or Cassandra. I'm not quite sure which one. And then Michelle is like a total avid reader. She reads like over 100 books a year. So Michelle, my question is, do you do a tag for every book, and do you do a tag for your audiobooks also? Someone has asked, let me go back here. About your craft along, and Janet reposted the items that you will need for her Teresa's craft along. And there, I think we're caught up now.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you, Janet, for posting those.
All right. Now, this was a good book, and my tag.
Oh, I like this book.
I struggled with. I gave it 4 stars, 4 solid stars.
4 solid stars.
Yes, I probably should have gone 4.5. It's obviously about 4 sisters. So if you like books with strong women characters, the first sentence is, a sister is not a friend, which kind of gives you an indication of how the story might go. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just going to keep this one far away from the camera.
Oh, Teresa.
You see, I just watercolored these were kind of watercolor to start, so it was really hard. And then I ended up putting blue around the oh, look, blue letters. They had to really.
Yeah,
When
they
there's
had
a
to,
color
'cause,
in the title, I think you have to do that.
And their last name is Blue.
Yeah. Did you read this book?
Mhm.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, Peggy.
Yeah, Peggy had it.
Peggy
so we
had
all
this
have
one.
been passing that
Yeah.
one around.
So I inked around the edge, hoping, and I put a big old bow on it to distract from my watercoloring. So sometimes you can do that. And I did splat it a little because I was.
And the faces, are they watercolored or are they drawn?
I watercolored them.
Wow.
I just start with my watercolor pencil. Because if I do pencil, I don't think I could. I don't know how, do you erase it or what? I don't know how people do watercolor. Probably you're supposed to start with pencil.
Let me. So Michelle just does her book club ones.
Oh, there you go,
dozen
Michelle.
One. Yeah, so she had to. Yeah.
Normally, I think I read about 30 books a year. I mean, I
average about be about 30, like 2 to 3 a month.
Yeah.
It just depends also on the size of the book and life.
Yeah. 2 to 3 a month is probably what I do. In some months I read only one, and then other months I'll read 4.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, how did that happen?
Isn't that true?
Yeah. Okay, this book is a Reese's book, which and Kim that works here let me borrow it. And you guys, I was like, what flowers am I going to use? And then I'm like, this Tim Holtz flower.
That's perfect. I'm just impressed that you have so many stamps already that match your book.
I know. It's kind of pretty. And I love the green. That's Twisted Citron. And I just happen to have a bow stamp set. That was the first time I used it. But I was very excited to use that. And pink letters. And I put the pink letters on there, and then you couldn't see them, so I drew around them with a black marker. Slow dance. And I gave that 3 stars. Yeah. I just
People are wondering how you craft, read, and have life too.
I know.
Well, that's basically what our lives are: craft, reading, and life.
Yes, definitely.
You're a fast reader though too.
Yeah, and I should tell you guys, I do have some bookmarks at home that are blank on the front because I haven't done them. But I'm determined that I'm going to do them because I want my book ring to be full, and I want it to have all the books that I've read for a year. I think it's
Do you
fun.
think you'll continue this next year? Or?
I don't know. That's a good question. I've done pretty well this year keeping up. And I like it. It's a fun way to combine my 2 favorite things to do is crafting and reading. So, all right.
Okay. Back to your craft along.
Yes.
There's a stamp stencil that Teresa is using, and then Janet just posted that the other things that you will need. So you will also, and the stamp stencil is out of stock. But you give us a call, and there are a bunch of them coming in, and we can give you a call when they come in. And
yes,
it says
they're shipping on Thursday.
And it also says you'll need the stencil, Stampus set, red and green ink, scratch paper, spray bottle, blending brush, splat mat or box, a heat tool, and ribbon to match the ink. So hopefully that will help with any questions.
Yeah.
And Diane also agrees that life is about read, craft, and eat.
Oh, yes. I can't usually do the
repeat
eat when I'm doing the other 2 things, but
somehow I manage. I can snack and eat and drink and craft and read. Oh,
this is my most recent read. If anyone read A Man Called Ove, and I've read multiple Beartown, and
oh my gosh,
what are his other books? My grandmother asked me to tell you she's sorry. Britt Marie was here. I've read all those. I think I read Anxious People too.
Yes, you did.
I did. I don't have a bookmark, so I don't remember.
That was a while ago. Yeah.
This is 5 stars. I
think from the way you're sharing today, it sounds like it might be one of your top reads of the year.
Yes, I think it will be.
Yeah.
It was just a lovely story about friendship. So I was struggling with this one. I told Katie, look, yellow letters.
Love it.
Back from my Simple Stories sticker book. And it's kind of hard to see. I'll zoom in there. My little swimmers. They're kind of
But
funny.
that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to grab the stamp that I used. So I did this, and then it was kind of plain, and I needed some texture because there was so much texture. And so then I got this. I have this Tim Holtz Bubbles stamp, and I don't use this very often, but when I do, it makes such a statement. I need to use it more often. It comes with its own block. I'm sure it's probably one of the ones that's $29.99, I think.
That was so smart to think of that one.
And I don't know if we have it. I forgot to look this morning, but I stamped that on there, and then I was like, that's perfect. That did it. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Katie.
People love this book.
And I use the velvet trim that we still have in stock, but I love the velvet trim. I love the book so much, I wanted to make it a special bookmark.
Oh, and that's true,
with a
probably,
velvet
isn't
trim.
it?
Yeah.
That books that you like, you do want to make it a little bit more special.
Yeah.
I think that is great.
People have read this book and love it.
Yeah, they said they love it. Yeah. Tina that says it's one of her favorite books.
Yeah, really good. I have no problem recommending this book for people.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And now this book I have not read yet, so no recommendation on this. This is my most recent book club book pick, but I love the tag. I made the tag. See, it's blank. I didn't even stamp my rating. And I've actually pre-stamped some tags with the rating on it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I don't forget. And look, this one I must have grabbed. So I just have to show you. I used there. Can you see that?
Oh, yeah, you can totally see this, like the sprinkles,
That's
the gold
spritz
splatters
that I put on there because there's little shinies on the front. So I'm hoping that this book is marvelous. I went to a book reading. This is the author at the Des Moines library, and she also wrote The Measure.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You read that one too.
I read. Where's your picture? They don't have it, but she read The Measure, which wasn't necessarily my favorite book, but it was so much fun. If you guys get an opportunity to go see an author that you've read their book, you guys, it was so much fun to hear her talk about her process and just hear her talk, and it was really cool. And so my friend and I,
poppy fields.
Yes, there's poppy fields. So this book, I don't think it's a spoiler to say that she was inspired.
Look, she signed it.
I got it signed for Teresa.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. So I had to wait an hour to get that.
Oh, that's worth it. That's not too bad.
But it was. But it's inspired by The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, really?
And it is about grief.
Okay.
And how there's a place where you can go to get your grief taken care of, but there are side effects that you have to go to sleep for a while, like the movie in The Wizard of Oz. And there's also a dog in the book.
Like
it's
Toto?
not named Toto, but and then loosely about the characters in The Wizard of Oz.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so interesting.
But I love this tag. This might be my favorite tag of the year.
Oh wow, I love it, Teresa.
It was
fun. I want to read that book.
It was fun to use
that.
different colors, too, that I wouldn't normally use. So
I have to say, what I like is that you have the stamps that go with it, which amazes me.
Well, you just have to get your stamps out and think about it and know what you have and use them.
That might be an issue.
I use this stamp too. The mini bouquet. Gotcha. That was the flowers. They're not poppies, but they were close enough, I thought. Maybe that's a poppy. I don't think so.
And then one thing is you using the same letter format for the books, the same stickers. It's like this. Yeah. It's kind of the same.
It's a little cohesive.
They're cohesive through it. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. But it was. Yeah. I really like that too.
And I'm really using my colored pencils for a lot of them. I didn't on this one, but my distress inks and
Do you think there would ever be any way that you could actually do a tag maybe that you have done and showed us how you did it? Like how you did the background of that one or use your pencils?
I could
She's going to think
try.
about it. Yeah.
It would be hard.
Let's see. Shelly has done a lot of them. She's one that
Yeah.
has made quite a few of the tags in different ways, and she has shared those with us
Yeah.
too. People are sharing their favorite authors, which is wonderful.
Yes.
We also have new stuff we were supposed to show
okay.
at the beginning. I totally forgot.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, but anyways, Teresa, these are absolutely amazing.
Well, they're
and
lots of
it's
fun.
so inspirational, not just for the books, but for what you show too.
I have a lot of fun doing it.
And a lot of people say they're doing them.
Yeah.
That they're doing them.
Awesome.
And I can't wait till the end of the year.
I know.
So maybe
I can't wait to put those tags back on my ring, because I'm like, I can't just sit here and take them off. It's kind of cumbersome because I want them to be in order too.
Oh, that makes sense.
So
right. I have to have things in the order I read them too.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So thank you, Teresa. If you have any other questions about Teresa's books or how she does her tags, please just post it and we will get that to you. And we're going to wrap up with, I have the
to show this stuff.
Yeah. With some new items that came in over the 4th of July weekend. Too. People are sharing favorite authors. I'll click on those and put those up so you can just keep on going.
So, Dina. I always mix them up. Dina. I can't even say her name. No, Reverly.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Diana Reveley.
Yes, there you go.
Diana Reveley, sorry guys, has new colors. Her name is on there and it's really small. Has new colors of archival inks. And this is, these are 3, 5, maybe these aren't new, and 6. I thought this one, I bet 6 is new. Anyhow, some new colors, some bright colors. And then they're $14.99. And then we do have the storage tin, and these will hold Tim Holtz's archival inks as well. So if you want some bright spring colors, we've got those. We've got in some more limited edition of the Lisa Horton metallic ink pads that are really pretty. You've seen us use those before, and Kelly did some amazing cards with those. And we've got some stuff from Waffle Flower. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, well, an angel die.
I wonder if
Perfect
they're
for Christmas in July.
Yeah.
The Cardinal Duo die and stencil. Oh, that's $11.99.
Oh, that's going to be a
I'd love
popular
to
one
see
with the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'd like to see the stencil done. I bet that's cool. And then this one is Open Book Holiday Sayings. Holy
We're
Night.
actually going to start seeing a lot of holiday
Christmas
stuff now.
Yep. This one is called Amusing Sentiments. Oh, is there going to be a moose something?
I bet there's a moose in there.
Here we go. Okay, well, let's show this together. This is a holiday moose die and stencil for $23.99. Oh, that's a big moose. Can you guys tell that's a moose head?
Yes.
Like that he's peeking.
What are the dots above it? His eyes?
Those are his eyes, yeah. So hope your day is amusing. Moosey
We're just going to sit back and listen to you read these.
Christmas Merry. Moose be the season for, then you say joy. It's the wonderful time of year. No, moosed, not E. Moosed.
It's the moose tea. Moose tea.
Moose tea. Okay, wonderful time of year. All right, good puns. Good puns. Here's the Bird and Friends Winter Die.
Oh, that looks fun.
For $14.99. Oh, I see you put them on a branch. And there's a banner. That's cute. And then this is the stencil that goes with it. Oh, look, they have it here. They show a picture. That's $12.99. So you can make different colors. And that's really cute. Isn't that cute? Okay.
It is.
This one is Postage Collage Dear Santa. Oh, my friend has been extra nice this year.
Look at his glasses. The Santa glasses.
There, yeah. Ooh, 24 cents. Okay, you guys, postage is going up. That just reminded me. I thought it was July
And you
1st.
would know.
But it's not. It's, I don't know. Somebody probably knows. 13th or 14th. I don't know.
Okay,
It's
postage goes
sometimes
up.
this month.
So
I
what?
don't know.
How much?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I just buy the forever stamps.
That's what I do too.
But I did buy a few extra sheets. This is a poinsettia frame and die for $17.99. Oh, this is fun. Piercing lines. This is a good one.
I really like those piercing plates.
Those are fun. $19.99. Sorry. You know, something like this is going to be good for like wedding or, you know, sympathy or any basic card. They're really
to
nice
add a little
have.
texture in the background.
Yeah.
That you see, but you don't see.
A wood grain texture, the same thing, the piercing. And that one is $19.99.
July 13th, it goes up to 78 cents.
How much?
78 cents.
Okay.
Wow.
I thought it was like 79, but
wow.
I didn't want to say because I didn't want to be wrong. Yeah. This is the wood grain stencil. You can't really see it. That's $12.99. We have a diagonal line stencil. There's the postage collage vertical tree stencil. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute?
So that takes the postage, the popular postage stamp.
And we are out of that right now. I told Kelly we better order some, especially since we have the stencil.
Cute.
Yeah. That's $27.99 because you get a lot of, there's a lot of stencils. It doesn't say how many, but I can tell it's a thick package of stencils. And then the postage collage Dear Santa stencil. Oh. Yes.
Look at that
elves.
little elves.
That's so cute.
And you know, you could just use the
they
Santa.
use the stamp on that. The Dear Santa stamp.
That's adorable.
Very cute.
I love those. Teresa, we're wondering what size and kind of ring did you use for your book tags? Or would you suggest a suggestion or anything like
probably that? It depends on how much you read. I'm probably need a 2-inch ring.
Okay.
This year. So we've got some watercolor brushes in, $12.99 and
Speaking of watercoloring,
yes,
with your
these
tags,
have multiple sizes. And then we've got these are in here. This is some sparkle paper for alcohol ink. It's a package of $8.99. It's kind of fun if you like the alcohol ink, and we have the new neon colors.
Oh, that's right.
That would be fun in
Don't
there.
forget your black lights and go to the bathroom.
Then we've got some jet setters from Reminisce. This one's from Arkansas.
I like to get these after I've gone someplace just because it has a lot of the little things that you see or do while you're there at that state.
Mexico. New York, the Empire State. Oh, and a baseball.
How many, speaking of baseball, how many have you been to?
I just counted 14.
Yeah. 14?
Yeah.
Wow, good for you.
And we might go to St. Louis. So
nice.
All right.
How many are there?
30.
30? Okay.
Well, we might have to go to Las Vegas because they moved a team from California to Las Vegas.
Okay.
So that happened mid.
So you're like,
so
oh my gosh, now we just have to go to another one.
Well, we already saw the team, but now they're in a different stadium.
Oh,
and so we might want to see the new. But they haven't even started building it yet. So it just depends. Yeah, we'll see. All right.
So you're almost halfway done. That is impressive.
49 to Market. We've got some chipboard frames. Ooh, those are nice.
Yeah, they're
fun. Wood grain. $5.99. Well, that's a pretty good price for 9.
Mm-hmm.
And then Crafty Garden stitched frames. That's kind of fun. There's faux stitching on there for $7.99.
That's a lot of pieces.
Lots of different pieces. You can use the insides too.
And it kind of shows you how you can layer those too. I like the little tabs because I like to tuck them under stuff.
All right, we've got some paper packs. The national parks.
This is a very popular one.
Especially this time of year, people are going shopping. These are $12.99. And then we've got Ireland. Oh, I know somebody was in looking for that. Look at the doors. That's pretty cool. Then we've got, oh, Love My Dog. It's a little bit late, but
it's still there. Look at the paw.
Dog Day
I
of
love
Summer.
that little paw. Yes.
You don't see pictures of dog food.
Oh my
very
gosh,
often.
no.
That's kind of
But
funny.
that
I
would
like
be
that.
it's a good set because all the papers I think are really good.
And
in
you have
there.
the stickers
Yeah.
too.
Oh my gosh. Just married? Oh my
It's a dog thing. Oh, these are funny. Beware of dog. Dog hair, don't care.
Oh,
Okay.
that should be me.
And then, of course, we have the love my cat.
and look,
They
have
have
two
the paws.
paws.
How come they don't have cat food? They should have the
Because
cat
cats
food
would
bowl.
never dump their food over like that.
Are you kidding me right now?
They don't have cat food on there.
And then we have another one called Meow Majesty.
That was a good meow. You kind of drug it out a little bit
I
there, girl.
did.
I like that. I like the back. I think we have a page sample of that too.
That's very good. Okay, we've got some soccer. Let's play soccer.
People have been asking questions and I haven't been paying attention.
Oh, I wasn't either.
Yeah. Have you been to the Brewers game? A Milwaukee Brewers game yet?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
And if you go to St. Louis, Lisa would love to meet you there. Meet you in St. Louis.
I'm a Cubs fan, and but I don't really get the rivalry with St. Louis. I'm not a rival of St. Louis.
Okay.
So, but I probably won't wear.
I
my
think
Cubs
tomorrow
stuff.
the Cubs play at the Twins.
Do they?
And because Sam, I think, gets to go.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Have you been to the Twin Stadium?
Yes, multiple times.
Okay. And
yes,
then,
I'm a Twins fan also.
The Cubs are doing well this year
I
here?
think they're doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a baseball follower,
Yeah.
so.
Lacrosse.
Sam used to play that.
That's fun.
That's good paper for lacrosse, too.
The sticker sheet is facing the wrong way, so I won't show that. Okay, here is I Love School from Reminisce, a sticker sheet. This is kind of first through fourth, it looks like, so it's kind of a generic. And then we've got a few papers here.
That was when Jenny showed her project using that paper. It was very popular.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one is
Oh my.
Calvin Glacier. I don't
So
know.
it's a
where
glacier
that
someplace,
is.
but
yeah.
it's melting, obviously.
And then Port of Call. Oh, that would be fun for a cruise.
Mm-hmm.
A little crooked here.
Jeannie says if you go to Brewers game, she'll meet you there.
Okay. We don't have that on the calendar yet. Here's a confirmation one. Nice on the back. I guess I should be flipping these. Driver's license.
This one is like, when I first saw it, it's like driver's license, and it's like it crashed.
Yeah.
Or does it say something? I can't figure. Does it say something?
It looks like there's letters, but I can't read
like
it.
the bottom says S, and I don't know.
The back is cool.
I can't figure
Here,
out that
you
paper.
can stare at it. I don't know.
Oh, Susan's son is going to Kansas City to the Royals game tonight.
I've been there multiple times. This is field work. Oh, that's cool. I like the back of that. Can you figure it out, Katie?
No, because I think it said something, and then it's like
They break it apart.
It's all broken apart, so I
Yeah.
don't know what it says.
All right.
All
we're
right.
done. We'll go back
Okay.
to, remember the snowflake greeting stamp is $9.99, and that is good until we run out, probably. I don't know.
Yeah,
While supplies last.
for sure through July.
Sorry, I had the stamp the wrong
That's
way.
all right. That's okay.
You guys have seen that. And then we have our scrubbies that make the perfect hostess gift.
Hostess gift on the 4th of July.
I know. I was like, I wish we had a
Nothing says
red or
bar
a
of soap.
blue one at
July.
least. I wish we had a red or blue, but I went with the lemon. Yes. So.
And then we did have a question.
Yeah.
If we're going to get the Hocus Pocus line from Reminisce, I would assume so that we
Oh,
are. But also,
pretty
new Simple Stories is going to come in this week. Yeah, I'm going to flip Teresa back on so you can see her. There you go, Teresa.
Here's my stack of books.
Simple Stories is actually shipping this week. Their new one, if you've seen them, I think there's 4 new collections coming, and I think they wrote them down for you. What are the 4 new collections?
Winnie the Pooh birthday.
Yes, very
Which
cute.
that is Simple Stories. Oh yeah, you just said Simple
Yeah,
Stories.
that's all right. That's okay. Good tip.
Autumn Breeze.
And that is a fall collection.
Yes. Fun Times.
Oh, that's the
I-
carnival.
Oh, yeah,
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 it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
carnival and state fair.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. It'll be
it is
really good
fun.
for a state fair if you have a
Yes.
state fair.
Yes.
And then spooky things.
Halloween. Yep.
Which I'm not ready for at
Yeah,
all, but
no, but it is coming in and we have to start planning for
yes,
Halloween.
I know. I know.
Shark Week. We are planning on doing Shark Week the week of the 21st.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have some fun things.
Yeah.
Teresa has some Peggy and Penny are, and I'm looking, but I know there's more on there. So Shark Week funness.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then is that all the other announcements we have to remind them about? They probably already know.
$2.99 shipping. Yes, but it has to go out today.
Yes.
And it cannot be combined with an order that you previously had.
ordered, right.
Yeah, so it has to be separate. But $2.99 shipping today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. So take advantage of that.
Definitely.
Please. And tomorrow will be Kelly is here and she has created a retro Christmas file folio. She's used one of the retro collections, which she absolutely loves. So that'll be a lot of fun to see too. All right, Teresa, thank you again.
Thank you.
At all
it was
those
fun
books.
to share. It was fun to share.
It is. I look forward to your days.
I'll have
and
to
I'm glad
remember
I got to
where I
you.
stopped at, and so I can show the rest of the year.
Yeah, look at you.
Sometime.
We need to take a picture just like that with all the books. So, all right, everyone, we will see you then tomorrow. So have a wonderful crafty afternoon and day. Thank you.